The writings of the post-independent period. In the post-independence period in India, a kind of history developed, which was also deeply rooted in the writings of the nationalist historian, and which owed its birth to an interest in Marxism. Though they are the nationalist historian, so they have give the importance to the Marxism. By the Marxist phase, it's not meant that the writers were all Marxists, but that they more or less adopted materialistic interpretation, or it can be told as worldly explanation, as a method of understanding the historical phenomena. During pre-independent period, the dominant aspects in writing history were political, religious and cultural issues. But after independence, for more than 4 decades, that means for more than 40 years, more emphasis was given to national and regional aspects in writing history. The history of working class and peasants was taken seriously. So, in post-independence period, they have given focus on the history of working class and peasants. Marxist and communist historians undermined the political history and studied the condition of peasants, slavery and feudalism, capitalism, agriculture, mining, cottage industry, and studied the various phases of exploitation. So here they have focused on the various phases of exploitation of Indians. They studied production, distribution and consumption from an entirely different perspective. The famous historian of this genre were Hiran Mukherjee, D.D. Kosambi, M.N. Roy, Palm Dutt, Irfan Habib, Sripad Dange, K.M. Panikkar, R.S. Sharma, Gautam Chattopadhyaya, Romila Thapar. D.D. Kosambi is an unusual scholar who wrote on Indian history. His mind was mathematical and working on historical problems. Though D.D. Kosambi was a professor in mathematics and statistics, he had keen interest in the study of Indian history. He had given new approach to Indian history under the influence of Karl Marx. The notable contribution of Kosambi are Introduction to the Study of Indian History, The Culture and Civilization of Ancient India, An Historical Outline, Myth and Reality, A Study of Indica, etc. Dr. Kosambi used numismatic or study of coins or currency to construct ancient Indian history. He studied more than 1,200 coins of Magadha, Kosala, Vidarbha and Vikartaka. R.S. Sharma followed the leftist ideology and Kosambi's approach and provided authenticity and brought in secularism to Indian history. His publications are Social and Economic History of India, Aspects of Political Idea and Institution in Ancient India, Shudras in Ancient India, Material Culture and Social Formation in Ancient India, Indian Feudalism and In Search of Aryans. He talks about the religious movement, economic and religious relationship of India with other countries. He also writes about marginalized sector of the society like women, people with disabilities, scheduled castes, scheduled tribes and so on. Romila Thapar is the first female historian of India. She wrote History of India, Ancient Indian Social History from Lineage to State, Ashoka and Decline of Mauryas, etc. K.M. Panikkar is a prominent liberal Marxist historian. His notable works are Survey of Indian History and Geographical Factors of Indian History. He believed in social change without any phases of bloodshed. Another distinguished historian of the post-independent era was Irfan Habib. His interpreting Indian history underlines the need for explanation and interpretation in historical reconstruction. He thinks that it is interpretation, that means explanation, what this historiography or writing history is an explanation or interpretation rather than a narration or telling the stories that goes to make a history. R.P. Dutt was a grandson of R.C. Dutt. So you have seen this name R.C. Dutt in nationalist writing on ancient history. So this R.P. Dutt was a grandson of R.C. Dutt, who was India's first economic historian of 19th century, who this R.P. Dutt, whose study of India is a Victorian age, remaining the classic work in the field.